Now to the Democratic Republic of Congo, where nearly 400 bodies have been recovered following floods and landslides that hit two villages in the country's eastern region last week. Last week also saw floods on the other side of Lake Kivu in neighboring Rwanda, where more than 130 people were killed. Earlier, our correspondent Jules Kiriungi gave us this update.
Well, the Democratic Republic of Congo is today observing a national day of mourning, and this is in honor of the over 400 people who have died in recent floods and mudslides in the region. President Felix Tshisekedi, as well as other government officials, are expected to visit some of the affected areas. Rescue teams are still continuing to look for more bodies, which are believed to be trapped in two villages in the Kalehe territory in eastern South Kivu province. So the efforts are still ongoing. It's a very delicate situation, and we are monitoring.
And just tell us how unusual these floods are, because we've heard from Antonio Guterres, the UN Secretary General, saying that this is a direct impact of climate change.
Well, Nancy, the UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, said, was referring to the fact that this is a situation that happened in neighboring Rwanda just 2 days earlier, where over 130 people were killed in similar scenarios caused by floods, which caused mudslides in neighboring villages. So seeing such a scale and magnitude of disaster in Eastern DR Congo has prompted the UN to raise issue on the fact that this is a region that is bearing the effects of climate change, even though it really contributes very least to it.
And there have been reports of people having to dig through the mud to find relatives. How much help is there available for people who are struggling with the aftermath of these floods?
Well, President Tshisekedi has called for humanitarian assistance. The authorities are currently strained because this is a region that is already dealing with a humanitarian crisis. It's an area that has been dealing with conflict for a while now, and humanitarian authorities are strained at the moment. So the president has reached out and called for humanitarian assistance. We have read reports of provincial authorities already sending relief to some of the affected villages, food, medical supplies, water, just in a bid to help the victims who have been devastated by this event.